अस्सलाम वालेकुम मेरे प्यारे भाइयों, उम्मीद है सब खैरियत से होंगे, ठीक ठाक होंगे। अच्छा यार, चलते हैं पार्ट 2 की तरफ। अपनी बहुत ही ज़बरदस्त मज़े की स्टोरी लाइन वाली गेम जिसका नाम है कॉल ऑफ वॉरेस कॉल ऑफ वॉरेस गनस्लिंगर। थोड़ा सा मैंने पार्ट 1 में बताया था कि मैंने फ्री क्लेम की थी जब ये आई थी। बेसिकली हुआ ये था कि जब टेकलैंड ने डाइंग लाइट 2 इंट्रोड्यूस कराई तो उस वक्त उन्होंने इस गेम को फ्री किया। आई लव दिस गेम, द स्टोरी लाइन, नैरेटिव, एवरीथिंग इज सो गुड कि मतलब आई लव एवरीथिंग, यू नो, स्पेशली द नैरेटिव। ठीक है, अक्सर मैं ये बात भी करता हूँ कि यार आप इन गेम्स को अगर आप देखो ना तो आपको अंदाज़ा होगा कि यार उस वक्त की जो गेम्स होती थी उनकी स्टोरी लाइन जो होती थी ना वो किस तरीके से अट्रैक्टिव होती थी, मतलब एज कम्पेयर टू आज के गंद के। ठीक है, मतलब something that we used to appreciate about these games. There was like a storyline, there was a narrative, there was a very story rich campaign that attracts for you to further play these games or replay these games. So all of this stuff,
But first I need to tell you about the Cowboys' new boss, Curly Bill Brocious.
Earth's coming!
Get ready, boys.
murderer who haji hai.
Curly Bill took charge of the Cowboys upon the old man's demise. And after that gunfight at the OK Corral, the Clantons wanted revenge. So they murdered Morgan Earp and grievously wounded his older brother, Virgil.
Oi, oi, oi. Oi, oi, oi.
Wyatt and Doc went on what became known as the Vendetta Ride, hunting those outlaws down.
Oi, oi, oi.
So when I showed up, that's who they thought I was.
Oi, oi, oi. मैंने इस दफा 100% एक्यूरेसी करनी है, 100%। ओए ओए ओए, really?
There were killers around every corner, all wearing red bandanas. That's how the Cowboys identified each other. And I was beginning to wish I had one myself. But I wasn't about to let Ringo walk away unscathed. And that's what drove me forward.
They say that Ringo was infernally fast.
जी बेटा, क्या करना है? आप खा लो, आप खा लो।
Hardly saw anyone fast
मुझे अपनी बेटी को हार देनी,
Certainly not
ये कहना
Wyatt
पड़ता है कि
That man
जी?
was all hat and no cattle.
नहीं नहीं, मैं नहीं खाऊंगा, आप खाओ। आप कढ़ाई बना लो, मैं आपकी कढ़ाई बनाई खाऊंगा मैं।
Herb wasn't much of a match for him.
हाँ जी, आप बना लो, मैं आपकी हाथ की बनाई कढ़ाई खाऊंगा।
That Lunger should have kept his nose out of it. They never charged anyone for the murder of Morgan Earp.
But everybody knew that Curly shot him in the back. That was common knowledge.
Yeah, maybe so. But Ringo had nothing to do with it. He was just being loyal to a friend.
Is that what you call it?
Being loyal.
Well, to get to that loyal friend, I had to pass by some buzzsaws as big as a man.
Excuse me, sir. I have a question.
What's that, Dwight?
After old man Clanton died, why didn't his son take over the Cowboys?
जी बेटा,
Because
नहीं आप कर
Ike
लो।
Clanton was dumber than a box of rocks and a yellow belly to boot.
Okay.
Now, where was I?
Where was I?
Taking down the entire cowboy gang single-handed.
Yeah.
Indeed I was, Jack.
ओए, ओए यार, शिट, मेरी गलती। मैं असल में अपने 100% एक्यूरेसी के पीछे मैं चाहता हूँ मेरे इस मिशन में 100% एक्यूरेसी हो। I have a dream.
Though it wasn't easy, as those boys had good cover.
यार मैं वो एक मीटिंग थी उसमें चला गया था। ओए होए, मेरी सारी एक्यूरेसी बढ़ गई। सॉरी हसन भाई, वो मैं काम के लिहाज से पूछना पड़ा। ओए ड्यूड, व्हाट द हेल, ये क्या हुआ? ओए किधर है भाई तू? रियली? ओए यार, ये एक्यूरेसी के चक्कर में तो मैं मर रहा हूं। जी बेटा, आपने बैठना है मेरे साथ? अच्छा आओ। भाई 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 भाई, नहीं ऐसे नहीं ना, ऐसे बैठो आप, मुझे पर नजर नहीं आ रहा। ओए बिस्मिल्लाह। हाँ हाँ हाँ, ओ नहीं नहीं, इसको हाथ नहीं लगाना। नहीं 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 नहीं, एक मिनट। एक मिनट, नहीं। हेडशॉट नहीं लगी। आप अच्छा जाओ, एक मिनट। सॉरी यार। किसकी आवाज? ओह ये लो रनर। नहीं नहीं, एक मिनट, नहीं ये लो। यार ये मैसेज रिट्रैक्टेड क्यों आता है, मुझे समझ नहीं आ रहा। जी बेटा, हाँ really, we'll see about that. ये लो।
Just kill Red?
Yep, I did. ये रहा। ओए गाली ना दो। ओए होए 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 ओए होए। Amy, शुक्र। ओए नहीं,
There were carts everywhere, piles of lumber, and God knows what else for people to hide behind. That really was one hell of a sawmill. Quite an impressive operation.
yes it was.
And where was Curly Bill? Did you see him?
I'm painting a picture here. There was this beautiful waterfall and a crystal clear stream that led to a verdant valley that was truly...
Consider your picture painted. What happened next?
Well, finally the bastards that were still alive made a last stand.
Yep, let's see
Curly
their last
Bill,
time.
Johnny Ringo, and his compadres took off into the lumber yard, and I followed after.
Okay, that's good. Wait, wait.
Are you saying they ran? Cowardice was not in Ringo nor
Wait.
Curly Bill's nature.
No, sir. I never said they were running scared. They just wanted me out in the open.
Wait, wait, wait.
Time to dance together. Make him pay for that. Working Shit! Did that sumbitch Earp send you to kill me?
Okay.
You can't hide forever, boy.
ना मैं तो भाई
Send you to kill me? Why is he still standing? Got a lot of sand showing up there all by your lonesome.
Wait, 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 wait.
Puppy. Brocious gave me no choice but to take his life.
Yes.
But Ringo was nowhere to be found.
I knew you didn't kill Ringo, because he was found dead in a different location altogether.
ये चीज
To this day, his killer is still unknown.
Indeed. Took me a few months before I finally tracked his ass to West Turkey Creek Canyon.
Okay. Next in line. Next in line, and I take a bullet to take over. Okay, I'm gonna keep my focus here. I'm
That's
gonna.
incredible, sir. I always thought that Doc Holliday was the one that killed him.
Oh. Oi, yaar. He was fast. He was fast. I'll give him this.
That's incredible, sir. I always thought that Doc Holliday was the one that killed him.
ये चीज.
Sorry I had to ruin the legend for you, boy. But the legend ain't always true. Doc Holliday had nothing to do with the death of Johnny Ringo.
Okay. Okay. इसमें क्या है? Fast rifle. Yeah, this is what I like to have for now. Okay, continue.
I was paid a healthy bounty for Ringo and Curly Bill, and realized there was real money to be made. That's why I went after Henry Plummer.
Now, wasn't he the sheriff who augmented his income by shaking down miners and robbing gold shipments?
That's the one.
Oh, yeah, I remember him. He ran that gang of thieving outlaws called the Innocents.
So it's true that you went toe-to-toe with him?
Indeed I did, son. Indeed I did.
Nice one, yeah. Good one. Loading the magnificent one. No, close to the first chapter of Silas' saga of revenge and started him on bloody. Let's go.
I knew I needed resources if I was going to track down Roscoe Bob Bryant. And hunting Plummer looked like a good way to get rich quick. As the local vigilantes exposed him as the leader of the bandits and put a generous price on his head. Plummer rallied his gang to plunder one last gold mine before making their escape. And that's where I thought I'd find him.
It makes me nervous standing so close to all these goddamn barrels of gunpowder.
Why would you be nervous? No one has the cojones to come after us. As long as you don't light up a cigar, we're fine.
Besides, George is up there on the rocks with that rifle of his. Nothing gets past him.
As my late father pointed out to me more than once, God made men. Samuel Cole made me.
Oh.
I knew that dynamite wasn't mine, so I decided the polite thing would be to return it. It was the biggest gold rush since Sutter's Mill in '48. Unfortunately, prospectors weren't the only ones drawn to those riches.
Okay.
You're dead!
What? Those tires are done.
There were thieves and killers, robbing travelers and hijacking gold shipments.
Sorry.
You're done.
Like those that ran with Plummer. Some were just regular folks I knew from town, drawn by greed and easy pickings. Charlie Crow, the blacksmith. James, who worked in the stable. Sam and Jeremiah Barber, the butcher's son.
Nice.
Plummer had a lot of men on his payroll. A hell of a lot. That son of a bitch pretended to protect the public with one hand while stealing them blind with the other. Of course, the rest were veterans of the Civil War.
Oh, really?
Stone-cold killers trained on the bloody fields of Shiloh and Antietam. He set up a defensive perimeter which I had no idea how to breach.
Nice, yaar. I wasn't concentrating, you know, which is not good.
Damn ears are ringing. You can't beat the innocents.
Dangerous, desperate individual. I was outnumbered and in way over my head, but I was too damn stubborn and stupid to realize it. They must have thought I was touched. Or had some kind of death wish, seeing as there were barrels of gunpowder everywhere. I thought I was some kind of hero. I finally made it past and headed on to meet my destiny.
Okay.
But first, I had something I needed to figure out. I had a few ideas on how to get into that mine. But once I made my decision, I knew there was no turning back.
Okay.
So my first thought was to enter the nearest mine portal. I saw an entrance. Made sense.
Okay. यही तो मजे की बात
It
है.
was the quickest way in, but that also made it more dangerous.
Oh,
As
dangerous.
there would undoubtedly be enemy pickets posted along the way.
You'll die for this, you hear me?
वो अच्छा तू ऊपर है.
Come out, you yellow bastard!
Besides, once you enter a mine like that, it's easy to get all turned around. And that confusing maze of corridors wouldn't even be the worst of it. Some of those shafts could be as deep as hell.
Show yourself!
क्यों?
A single stumble or Livian.
Okay, nice one. यहाँ तक तो हम नीचे आ गए. एमओ भी उठा लिया. Okay, अब I assume कि मैं यहाँ जाऊँगा. Hammy.
Quick reflexes often make up for a lack of common sense. Luckily, I was never one to be easily bushwhacked.
Really?
I would just need to be careful not to blow myself to kingdom come. With all that gunpowder and dynamite everywhere, a body has to know what he's shooting at.
Okay.
All it takes is one tiny spark, and boom.
यार ये तो अंदर आप डायनामाइट देखे कितने ज़्यादा डायनामाइट के वो पड़े हैं अच्छा. Okay. Okay.
You ain't beefing me.
ठहर तो जा. ओए. एक मिनट यार. ये क्या हो गया? Oh shit यार. ओए 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 पागल. यहाँ से यहाँ पे. ओए 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 ओए.
One wrong bullet could have turned that mine into a dad-blasted tomb.
Oi, 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 oi.
I freely admit that my plan of attack was not just moronic, but clearly insane.